Alright guys, so today I'm going to be telling you why I'm disappointed with Southwest Florida. You've seen the thumbnail, you've seen the title, you're probably very curious, or maybe you just don't really care. But yeah, I'm going to tell you in just a moment here. So click the subscribe button, let's get right into this. So pick a nice car to drive around in while I'm waffling. I don't know how you guys put up with my waffling sometimes. Nah, this is a bad car. Porsche Taycan, yeah. Alright, anyway. Why am I disappointed with Southwest Florida? Well, as you guys will know, over the last few months, Southwest Florida has been releasing update information. And this is not going in the direction you think it's going. I'm not going to be like, oh, I want them to update so bad. That's like what everybody says. I actually have a different take. Obviously, you know, I respect that it's a lot of work what they're doing. I respect developing is hard. But for me, it's something to do with the developing, okay? So let me pull over here and I'm going to go into the Discord and show you what I'm disappointed at. So as you can see, we're here on the Discord. And now if I go to development blog, you'll be able to see they've been sending a load of images of the new Southwest Florida revamp. It's looking phenomenal. It's looking amazing. Everybody's excited, nor the voice crack. But there's one thing I'm disappointed at, and I did address this with the developer. So let me tell you, I've been dragging it out a bit now. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very annoyed at the trees, man. Like, oh my gosh. Looking at this image, like, obviously this blur right here is actually, like, it's edited. It's not actually in the game, I think. But look at these palm trees, okay? They are literally images on top of each other like this. Like, literally just like, if you look above it, it will look like that, okay? It's so bad. It ruins the game. I really hoped that they would change it. If we go in Southwest Florida right now, you can see the same issue is still in the current version for bushes. Like, look at this bush, right? You go over, it's just literally an image just there. Like, it is so bad. And there's some trees that are like it as well. You can see it's just like crossing, just like I said, just like this, it's just crossing. But then the palm trees in Southwest Florida, they actually are nice, you know? They're actual leaves, you know? I mean, they're still images, obviously, but they actually look like leaves. Do you know what I mean? When you're driving past, it's 3D, it looks like a tree. But guys, when you're driving past one of these, it is not going to look like a tree, okay? Bro, what is that? And like, look at this, a lovely street in the city, and you just have this awful looking trees just everywhere. Like, and I spoke to the developers about this and I said, come on guys, you got to fix this. And they did have a response, which I'll show you in a minute, but I do want to show you some more of these images. So like, look at this again, look at the palm tree. Look at the texture on the tree. And you guys might think, Cam, why are you whining, man? Why are you whining? And obviously you're right. I mean, why am I whining? But also it's my job, you know? I just think, I don't know, man, it's just kind of embarrassing for the game. Like, Southwest Florida is notorious for having such detailed maps and looking so good. The first map they had was good. The second map, it's okay. Just the bushes. The second, like, this is the big revamp, and look at it. Like, what we doing, guys? What we doing? The sky looks phenomenal, so that's a plus. It's just, I don't like these trees, man. I don't like the trees. I don't like the shrubbery, the greenery. It just looks awful. I think it really lets down the game, and it's really disappointing, and they do have a reasoning for it. So let me show you the reasoning. So as you can see, I said please fix the trees because they were talking about the map, and they were like, oh, it looks really cool, and I just straight away I just said please fix the trees. Then I felt bad. I was like, but it's very good, sorry, that was mean. And here's what a developer said. He said the trees look like that because they're all one asset crammed onto a single texture. That means when loading into the game, it only needs to load one texture ID for every tree. And what he's basically saying is that, you know, right now, I mean, I don't know if this is true, but right now, I believe the reason why the game takes a little bit longer to load is because it has to load all these different textures, you know? It has to load a bunch of different textures on the tree, on the palm trees, on the bushes, and that loading process might cause performance issues for people like mobile players or lower end PCs. So by doing this, they're reducing that, like, part of the, you know, they're reducing the need to load all these different textures. And then basically I was like, can you add a plaque on one of the palm trees saying it's planted on behalf of Kam players? I don't know, I just kind of want that, it would be cool. And he said, I think we have 30 or 35 different tree models, so instead of loading 35 textures, it loads one. And then he said, wherever we finish, depending on the optimization we have to do, it's a possibility that we may upscale the vegetation. For now, we are forced to use lower detailed vegetation to shorten load time, which is exactly what I just said. And look, I do understand it, but it is just kind of annoying. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of annoying, man. Nobody wants this sort of greenery and vegetation. I mean, you know, vegetation is a very fancy word, isn't it? Nobody wants bushes that look like this. Do you know what? I don't actually mind these, like, bushes right here. Like, they're okay. You know? Do you know what I mean? Like, they're okay. But I tell you what, these new trees, they are not okay. Let me know in the comments. Do you agree with what I'm saying? They are not okay, ladies and gentlemen, and I won't stand for it. I won't. I'm an advocate for palm trees, and I won't stand for it. The bushes the trees. I'm an advocate for it. I think maybe they should really try and just have some more detailed trees. You know, it's so important. It makes the game look so much higher quality when you actually have good quality trees and good quality bushes. You know what I mean? Like, it makes such a big difference to the game. So I do think they should consider it. And I mean, they've already said, yeah, we will consider it depending on how the game performs at the end of testing. So it's just a case of waiting and seeing what they say. With regards to the revamp, we don't know when it's coming. We don't know when it's coming, bro. Could come like in 5 years, bro. Like, I think they've been working on this revamp for like just under a year. Maybe that's a bit too much. I think it's been a while though. I mean, the last update was how long ago? Ignore the voice crack. The last update was how long ago? October. So that's October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. 7 months ago was the last update. I know there is an update on the way for the current version of the game, so that could be good. That's kind of their way of saying, yeah guys, sorry, no revamp anytime soon, so yeah. And hopefully they'll fix, you know, the texture issue. Because you can see here, they've just deleted the textures off of these bushes. I don't know why. Hopefully we won't have issues like this in the future. I don't like these bushes either. They look so awful, man. It's like they're trying to be realistic, but the shape just looks so bad. Like, what's the point? Yeah, I mean, like these trees right here. Okay, these trees right here, these are good. These are good trees. Like, you don't need anything different than these. Like, the texture looks decent. The tree looks decent. It looks decent all in all. But the new ones, they don't look so good. Do you agree? Or am I waffling? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching this video. Click subscribe. Are you excited for the revamp? I am. Anyway, thank you for watching. And goodbye.